Chad is with us in Oklahoma. Hi, Chad. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hi, thanks for taking my call.
Sure. What's up?
I have a car that's paid for. I have a van that's paid for. They're only worth, $1,500 for the van, maybe $1,500 for the car. I have a motorcycle that's paid for, maybe worth $8,000. I saved $3,500. So that's the good news. The bad news is I recently received a garnishment from my employer, and he told me some bad news, and I thought maybe I heard damaged a car or something. But anyhow, I have $3,500 saved. I did what you said, what you were telling everybody to do. If the debt collector calls or what have you, you need to see if they can settle. So I talked him down from $5,000 to $3,515. However, I've been trying. I'm not happy with that because it took about 4.5 months to save that $3,500. So back in 2015, this is when when I had the credit card maxed out from, and then of course I had 3 others that I maxed out also in 2015. What would you do if you're in my shoes?
So this is a $5,000 credit card debt.
Yeah, it was originally it was $2,000, but of course, you have fees and what have you. So I'm not mad. I'm just I'm a little dismayed at the fact that you see your money just going, and of course, it really, to tell you the truth, technically, it wasn't really my money to begin with. With this $3,500. But I was thinking to sell the motorcycle. Go ahead and I don't know. Do I file bankruptcy? Or, is bankruptcy such a big deal? Because I was trying to buy a home. I've already been pre-approved for a home, and I figured maybe a $60,000 home would be suitable for me instead of paying rent.
Yeah, you don't need to buy a home. You have a bunch of bad debt outstanding. And if you got pre-approved, it was at a substandard interest rate. You need to go clean up your debts and build an emergency fund of 3 to 6 months of expenses. So buying a home's off the table right now. No, you're not bankrupt. You have the money to pay your bills. You just don't like it.
No, I don't like it at all.
But they're your bills. You ran the bills up.
I did.
Yeah, they're your bills. You took stuff out of a store and put it on that credit card.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so pay the bill. I'm sorry, but that's where you are, and you're settling a $5,000 debt for $3,500. That's 70 cents on the dollar. It's not great, but it's okay.
No.
And the bad news is they got you over a barrel because of this garnishment, and you need to get your wages back to get rid of the rest of this stuff. So, yeah, I'm getting this in writing from them. Do not give them electronic access to your checking account. You send a wire or a certified check or something else to them in order to settle this once you've gotten it in writing. And yeah, you do need to sell the motorcycle. You don't need a toy in the garage worth more than your 2 cars combined while you're trying to get your finances straightened out. So yeah, you can get another motorcycle later, but I'm getting rid of that thing. That'll put some of the cash back in the bank, and then let's go get those other debts that are outstanding and start cleaning them up one at a time, become debt free, and then have an emergency fund of 3 to 6 months of expenses, and then start saving a down payment for your house, and then the house will be a blessing. But at some point in the last 2 to 3 years, you've been out of control several times, and you got to get this thing where it's running down the middle of the road again. Your life, that is, and you can feel the steadiness of that, and then you'll be ready to start talking about buying a house.